Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're going to do an account overview of what I did in February of 2024. So let's jump into my account. And again, if you like my guides, my grand arenas, or any of my other content, go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps the stream, it's free, and it helps me. So thank you very much. So let's jump into it. So my account is now at 7.9 million GP. I've added 150K. I did work on some characters and ships. I added some notable things. So let's look at what I added. So my most notable thing I had for this account this month was JML. So I did unlock JML. It was a very quick unlock after Jabba. So I went from 2 GLs to 4 very quickly. Unfortunately with that, I wasn't able to acquire all the Zetas I need. So I only have 4 right now. I'm still saving them. I was able to build a complete mod set from scratch, so I was very happy with this overall. He's only R6, so overall, once he's Relic 9, he'll have over 150k protection, decent speeds and decent potency, even with the health set. So overall, I'm very happy with this progress here for my JML. I am going to take him next month, hopefully, to R9, and then I'll continue my path of what I'm doing. So my other things I did for farming was I got Ben Solo to R3. I took Iden Versio to R1. Jedi Knight Anakin within a few days. He's going to be into relics as well. Same thing with Grievous and Barriss. Pretty much it's these left side pieces that are holding me up. So maybe I'm going to have to start buying them with my raid currency just to speed up my overall progress. But I plan on fixing my fleets, getting my Anakin up to R5, Iden up to R5, General Grievous up to R5, and then the rest of these, Ben and Barriss, throw the Zeta on Barriss once I'm done with JML, so that I can get my raid team up and running just in case I want to put it on defense. On offense, I don't think I need Barriss, but if I do want to put it on defense with Shorty and Ben and our L3, I'm going to need Barriss in there. It just adds that level of complexity that is important for what a good defensive race should be. You can use Barriss or Cal Kestis. I just don't have Cal Kestis, so Barriss was a very cheap alternative, and she's just a good Jedi. I did start working on Inquisitors, and you can look at this and be like, this is not very impressive, Captain Amazing. But this was very expensive. This was crazy, crazy expensive. I don't know how much Kairos I put into this, probably already close to 1,000, just to take these to just to take all these to gear 12, gear 10 for 8th brother, gear 10 for 5th brother. So it was very, very expensive. My next big farm after I round out my Jedi a little for my JML team and I get these up and running is going to be Inquisitors. So I started the investment already. I do have a bunch more relics, so it's going to take me some time to start 5th brother. I hope by the end of next month I'll have taken a few of these up to relics, and I'll have worked on 5th brother some and started at least earning his shards, because I need to start unlocking shards for Reva, unlocking Grand Inquisitor, because soon, in 2 months, I'm going to have the Scythe, and it's an important counter, so I do want that up and running, and that's why I built up Iden. Even at Gear 12, she's been really useful, but I think I can do a lot better for that. So that's what I did this month. As far as gear wise, I did do some improvements on my ships. Nothing too major. Ships are pretty slow burn. I did have about 120 omegas saved, so ship omegas. So what I did with that is I built up my, since I put some more investment into my Inquisitors. I fully upgraded the abilities on these. Before, I believe I just had this one, and then I had her, I had this one, her reinforcement. But now she's fully up and ready. She's a usable ship now. This is a absolutely usable ship. So I'm excited for that, to have that in my arsenal, along with my Relic TIE Defender. So that's gonna make my Chimera, even though like I don't have Scythe, I still use the Chimera to at least two-shot Chimera, or two-shot Leviathan. So this is gonna be great for me. This is gonna be great for me. It's gonna be a lot more reliable. I'm very happy with the investment I did here. And then I've worked a little on my rebels. a little on my rebels. So I completed all the ability on my rebel Y-wing. So it didn't have this one. It's only damage, but it improves the overall stats. And then I also started working on my Hans Millennium Falcon to get it fully up and running. I don't have enough here, so I'm taking these abilities. They're not as important, honestly, as these two right here. But when you have this on defense, it uses all the abilities, especially the wiggle. So I'm gonna, as soon as like early next week, I'll probably take this up and get the wiggle up and running, and then I'll probably finish off these. It's not the biggest of deals, but I do want it just in case I throw it on defense, or if I need that big hit to be like finished. And then I did also finish my Outrider. So overall, I used a lot of ship Omegas this month, but I got a good investment. Now my Rebel fleet is a lot better. It's pretty much fully functional. Like, I never used the wiggle on Hans. His basic is really strong. And then I have my home one that I run it on, because sooner or later, after I finish my Inquisitors, I'm going to go for the Profundity. So getting these pilots right now, it's also a really great cleanup fleet. It's a great cleanup fleet. It's a wonderful fleet on itself, really strong. For me, it's been delegated to cleanups just because I have all my other counters dialed in, and I'm not going to put it on defense because it can be cheesed really easily by a bunch of fleets. So and in just pretty much like one ship with the Empire. So I don't have it on defense, but overall, really satisfied with the progress I have here. I'm continuing to shard farm because I'm working on my ultimate. So I'm getting Hunter, Tech, Echo, and the armor up because I can only work on light side, so I had to stop my Radis farm for a bit. I'm slowly farming up his ult. I don't have any ult material left because I just unlocked JML, just unlocked him. So starting next week, I'm gonna start my ultimate unlock for him. I'm not gonna go with the 100 refreshes because I'm honestly not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to get JML up and running with his ultimate. I want to see if some galactic chases are going to come in with the Jar Jar, because I think possibly the non-marquee characters might be galactic chases. So I'm hoping to see if that's the case. Maybe it'll be light side, and then if I don't have the ult, then I can easily get those characters. So I'm playing the long game here. I'm playing the long game, but we'll see how it goes. And then how did I do in Grand Arena this week? Or this month, I did pretty well, honestly. I did pretty well. When I initially went into last month into Kyber for the first time, I had 2 GLs and 2 GL ships, and I got absolutely smashed. I got destroyed. So I lost 7 matches in a row, and then I won my last 2. So I ended up barely staying in Kyber. I think it was Kyber 4. This time I did a lot better. So now I had Jabba. I didn't have JML for until this week, so I wasn't able to use JML in my Grand Arena. So with 3 GLs though, I was able to have a pretty good record. I went 6 wins, 3 losses, and even these losses were really close. Like this one I lost by 4 banners, and then I smashed this guy and squeaked out a win on that one. So overall, I'm very happy with my strategy so far of ship's defense, and then going full in on offense. And as I continue developing my account, I'm going to start putting more and more on defense because I'm able to clear them on offense. And then I just have to start getting a stronger ground defense as I start climbing into Kyber 2, because Kyber 2 is really rough. These opponents that I'm facing have been absolute monster accounts. But overall, the progress of this month, I'm very happy with what happened, my Grand Arena, what I unlocked, and moving forward, what I'm going into, pretty much rounding off my fleets so that they can be a little more effective and less RNG based, finishing my JML, taking him to R9, and then starting to work on unlocking Grand Inquisitor is my plan for next month. So overall, thanks everyone for the support this month and in my streams and the growth in this channel. I appreciate each and every one of you all. And if you like this content, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you hopefully next time. So take care.